top 5 skills that can make you extremely rich in 2025. Well, you might be thinking that all of these skills are going to be related to AI. Well, that's true partially, but I have added two most important skills that are going to be far more critical to learn in 2025. But I'm sure that after watching this video, you should have a clear roadmap that how you should plan your 2025 to become rich. If you are new to this YouTube channel, we create videos related to AI development for non-techies. So if you have no coding experience, by watching our videos, you should be able to start developing your dream ideas within days. For regular updates and to stay in contact, you can join our newsletter. The link is in description. Alright, let's get back to list of our top 5 skills that can make you rich in 2025. First skill that is going to make a lot of millionaires in next couple of years is integration of AI into existing workflows. Every single company out there is looking to enhance their productivity and automate their redundant tasks with minimum possible human intervention. You as an AI consultant or as an AI developer can actually start offering services to different sort of companies in particular niche where you can actually start enhancing their workflows, where you can actually start automating their regular redundant day-to-day tasks and actually integrate AI and AI agents into that so they can actually automate their workflows and they can increase their productivity by using AI with minimum possible human involvement. That can include creating simple to complex AI automations using tools like make.com, Zapier or N8N. You should first choose a niche and then start looking for pain points in that particular niche and then try to create AI automations around that niche. Try to learn these AI automation tools. Try to learn to write code using Cursor AI, using Windsurf or these kind of AI code editors. Once you have built AI automations and have practiced all of these tools and now have good grip and good command over all of these tools, now you can actually start offering it as a service. Skill number 2 is very obvious but very critical. You should learn how to build complex softwares with complete front ends and back ends and complex cloud structures using AI code editors, something like Cursor, something like Windsurf. So far you might have been like developing some web apps or mobile apps using Cursor and like some basic to-do list apps, but you might have never developed any serious application. I mean, you might have developed some basic, like some easy to use applications, some micro SaaS products, but I'm sure you might not have built something complex. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, what I'm suggesting you is to learn to develop softwares using AI code editors, something like Cursor or Windsurf. Using these tools, you are not required to learn to write syntax of the code, but at least when you are developing something, you should at least understand what exactly is going on. You should at least like try to understand the logic that is being implemented in that code. Cursor is writing code for you. That is an AI agent, but still you should understand what exactly is going on in your code, and you should like start creating documentation from scratch as a separate document. So whatever Cursor is building for you, you should ask Cursor now to like create a document page for you, and then you should like keep creating like a proper progress, or you can say a proper track of progress what you are developing inside your project. This way actually you can start developing something complex and something serious. Imagine if you have to build a very complex software that should have capability of managing, let's suppose, 1 million users. You should now start thinking about building something like that using these AI code editors. All of us have now like enjoyed creating landing pages and like creating basic SaaS products, but now this is the time to build something complex to solve actual real problems in different niches. So to do that, you should at least like start understanding what sort of code is being written by these AI agents. You should now like start understanding the context of the code. So you should like know your tech stack. Let's suppose if you're going to use Next.js, or if you're going to like use maybe Mern stack or any other stack that you want to use. So you should like understand, like you should have like a proper grip on your tech stack, and you should like understand what are like famous libraries that you should be using. Let's suppose if you're going to develop the front end design, so you should learn, should you use like Tailwind CSS, or should you like use like basic HTML CSS, or should you like use something like ShadCN. So ShadCN is on top of Tailwind CSS. It is like a beautiful, amazing UI design. So should you use that? You should have understanding of all of these terminologies if you want to build something serious. Other than that, you should understand that how things are working on the server side and on the backend. You should understand the database structure that you're using inside your project. You should understand that how, let's suppose if you have to scale this product to 100 million users, is your product ready for that? So you, from very beginning, you should like actually start thinking that way. So I believe in 2025, building something basic or building like a basic SaaS product is going to be super easy. Almost everyone can actually do that. So how you should stand out from this crowd, from all of these people who are now started using these AI code editors, you should now like actually start building something complex by understanding what exactly are you building and what is your tech stack, how you want to use AI to build something complex for you. Skill number 3 is like a life advice from me for all of you. As soon as possible, every single one of you should become a content creator. When I say content creator, most of you might be thinking that, okay, should we start now creating videos on TikTok or on YouTube? Well, that's not exactly what I mean. You should have some sort of audience. You should have some sort of network. People should know you. You should have a network. You should build your personal brand. Now, to build your personal brand, there are plenty of ways that you can do that. You can like maybe start writing LinkedIn posts on LinkedIn. Now there are various ways to become a content creator and to build your personal brand and to build your own bottom line, you can start writing on different topics on LinkedIn and try to grow your network on LinkedIn. If you're a bit more social and you want to access more audience, I think you can start writing content on Twitter, on X. That's the bottom line. If you cannot do that, things are getting really worse. If you actually want to make a difference in your life, if you actually want to like launch a successful business, you should become influencer in that particular niche. And if you can, start making videos on YouTube. I cannot tell you that just within last 40 to 45 days since I regularly started making YouTube videos, my life has been changed completely. I have so many offers to work with so many companies. I have so many projects on board. I have so many sponsorships right now in my email list. My demand has increased so much just because I started creating content regularly on YouTube in my niche. If you want to start making content on YouTube but you don't have any like budget or any investments, like start investing on all of these equipments to like buy a camera, buy like all of these lights and these mics and everything, I recommend you using like AI voiceover tools, and then use tools like CapCut to create like very interesting videos, or maybe like simple YouTube shorts, or like start creating something around your content, but start building your audience on parallel. Build your newsletter or something, or like divert audience from your YouTube channel to somewhere else, and then start building that as a network and actually serve your YouTube community, solve some problems for people, help people in reality. So if you help people, if you give with one hand, I can promise you will get return on the other hand. Skill number 4 is something that you might have never imagined that I'll talk about this. With the increasing use of TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts, our ability to focus on a certain task, we have lost that so much. Our attention span has reduced to few seconds now. I mean, until very recently, I could not focus on a certain task for more than few minutes because there was so many distractions all around on my phone. There was TikTok, there was Instagram, there was YouTube Shorts, there were Facebook Shorts, and all of those things were actually draining my time, and my screen time increased more than like 10 hours a day. The skill that you need to learn that will make you superior among billions of people who are slaves of their phones is the ability to have a deep focus. Doesn't matter what you want to achieve in your life and whatever is your current situation, if you want to progress in your life, there is one simple thing, is focus, and deep focus, sharp focus, or towards your goal. If you're distracted from social media, if you cannot focus on a certain task more than few minutes, then you need to stop right now and start to learn that how you should be able to have focus in your life. Skill number 5 is again something that we always ignore and we never consider that a skill, and that skill is to stay healthy and to stay fit. Well, technically that's not really a skill, but it has become so crucial, especially in last 4-5 years since COVID, that all of us are suffering from either physical health or maybe like mental health. But every one of us should learn that how to keep your brain healthy and how to keep your body healthy, because if you are not healthy from your brain, from your body, you cannot focus, and then you cannot progress, you cannot build anything, you cannot compete with AI, you'll be just like a useless person. So learn to eat healthy, learn to keep your mind cool. That will help you to achieve your goals in your life. If you are still watching this video, thank you so much for watching this entire video, and please do not forget to subscribe this YouTube channel and also subscribe to the newsletter if you want to stay in contact. I wish you very best of luck for this new year 2025. I see you next video. Bye bye.